My name is Kim, and I'm speaking to you because here's what I know. Most people are stressed and frustrated in their lives, living a life that they really don't enjoy, not stepping into their calling. I've felt that way. I've lived that way. I spent 30 years not stepping into my dream. Let me tell you about that. I grew up and was happy, had a happy childhood and a great foundation, my family in South Africa, until I was 18 when it all fell apart. My parents' divorce left me adrift. I found my identity and my self-worth in my jobs, in my career. I had a great career, but in my personal life, I chased after things and I had bad behavior. And what I was doing was trying to heal the emotional wounds. This lasted for years as I felt like I was on a hamster wheel. I tried once and then a second time even to take my life, feeling there were no options. At 26, when I woke up in that hospital bed, I said out loud, there has to be a better way to live. God placed a vision in my heart that day to be the best I could be at what He created me to be and to help others do the same. I didn't immediately step into the calling though. As soon as I was recovered, I was right back to working hard and playing hard and ignoring that sense, that passion in my heart. Fast forward 9 years, I was married, my daughter was 7, and we were then living in Santa Monica. And I finally sat down and wrote my first program. I stepped out on the stage and ran my first speaking groups. I'd stepped into the dream. I'd found courage. It's amazing how you find courage when there are no other options. Being an unemployed immigrant had pushed me over that edge. And I did succeed for a few years, and then my own marriage fell apart. Yet again, I was faced with some difficult challenges. I was now a single parent, and I was a self-employed, struggling entrepreneur in Los Angeles. So I went back to what I knew best: hard work and steady employment. I mean, after all, that was the right thing to do, I kept saying. I gave up another 15 years working jobs and consulting gigs. I did really well. I learned a lot. I never took my dream back off that shelf. Life's challenges often give us excuses to avoid our calling. But if something is important enough, I know that you will find the time. I never found the time. It wasn't a time issue. It was a lack of belief in myself, a lack of commitment. I also know that when you deny your calling, you put yourself in this box of mediocrity. I refuse to stay in my box anymore. I have stepped into my dream and I've stepped into my calling. I want to help you do the same. My name is Kim, and you being here today listening to me is the beginning of the culmination and the realization of the vision.